Tinubu'S Village Games. The village of Ikenga, also known as Tinubu'S Village, buzzed with excitement. It was time for the Game of Giants, the most anticipated event of the year. The sun hung high in the sky, casting golden rays over the eager crowd gathered in the village square. The air was thick with anticipation, and the sound of drums echoed through the air, reverberating in every heart. Chief Okon, the revered village leader, stood tall at the center of the arena. His deep, commanding voice silenced the murmurs of the crowd as he raised his staff. "Welcome, great warriors," he boomed, his eyes scanning the line of contestants. "This year's Game of Giants will test not just your strength, but your heart and mind. Only one will emerge victorious, honored above all." Among the contestants were Obi, the village's most feared hunter, known for his brute strength; Nkechi, a cunning trader with a sharp tongue and a sharper mind; and Ifeanyi, the humble farmer who few believed had a chance. Obi stood tall, his muscles rippling as he flexed, while Nkechi's eyes glinted with a mischievous confidence. Ifeanyi, dressed simply in his faded clothes, stood quietly, his calm demeanor masking the storm of thoughts in his head. The drums sounded, signaling the start of the first challenge. The contestants rushed forward, eager to prove themselves. The task seemed simple: fetch water from the nearby enchanted river. But there was a catch. Only those with pure intentions could fill their pots without the water vanishing. Obi charged ahead, his footsteps heavy and determined. He thrust his pot into the river, but each time he pulled it up, it was empty. Frustration marred his face as he tried again and again, his grunts echoing across the riverbank. "Why does my pot stay empty? This must be some kind of trick," he shouted, his voice tinged with anger. Nkechi watched Obi struggle with a sly smile. "Power is useless without wisdom," she taunted, dipping her pot into the water. But her cunning ways betrayed her. She tried to cheat by sneaking water from another contestant pot, only to watch it disappear into thin air. Meanwhile, Ifeanyi approached the river with quiet humility. He knelt at the water's edge, murmuring a silent prayer. His movements were gentle, almost reverent, as he dipped his pot into the river. To everyone's surprise, his pot filled easily, the water shimmering in the sunlight. Chief Okon nodded approvingly. "Well done, Ifeanyi. The river rewards those who approach it with humility." Obi shot him a look of disbelief. "This is just the first round, farmer. Let's see how far your luck takes you." The second challenge was one of honesty, a test that would strip away pride and pretense. Each contestant had to reveal a secret, something they feared would make them vulnerable. "I have no secrets," Obi declared loudly, puffing out his chest. "I am an open book." Chief Okon's gaze hardened. "The game does not reward lies, Obi. Even giants have shadows." Nkechi scoffed, rolling her eyes. "Secrets are for the weak," she muttered under her breath. Then it was Ifeanyi's turn. He hesitated, his eyes downcast as he spoke. "I once envied my neighbor's farm," he confessed softly. "In my moment of weakness, I stole his yams, but I returned them the next day. I carry the shame of that act, and it has taught me the weight of my choices." Gasps rippled through the crowd. To admit such a fault in front of everyone took more courage than any feat of strength. Chief Okon's expression softened. The strength of a giant lies not in their muscles, but in their hearts. As the challenges progressed, it became clear that this contest was not about brute force or cunning schemes. The final test was the most profound, a challenge of compassion. Each contestant was given a loaf of bread and told to share it as they saw fit. Obi tore into his loaf, devouring it greedily, not sparing a single piece. Nkechi, ever calculating, shared only with those who flattered her, doling out crumbs to win favor. But Ifeanyi, true to his nature, broke his loaf into small pieces and gave to those in need, the children, the elderly, and even the stranger who had nothing to offer in return. Chief Okon stepped forward, raising his staff high. And so we have a winner, Ifeanyi, the humble farmer, who has shown us that the true giant is not the one who stands tallest, but the one who lifts others as he climbs. The crowd erupted in cheers, the sound echoing across the village. Ifeanyi's name was chanted, not for his strength or cunning, but for the quiet wisdom and kindness that has set him apart. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Ifeanyi was crowned winner. Chief Okon's voice carried one last message. The game of giants reminds us all that true greatness lies not in what we take, but in what we give. And so, Ifeanyi's story was etched into the hearts of the people of Ikenga, known as Tinubu'S village, a timeless reminder that the greatest giants among us are those who carry others on their shoulders. This is Mysterious Tales TV.